Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you for the love and the support. So, my beautiful people, today I have a quick one to share with you. Hey, wonders they normally say shall never end. See, this update today, it go shocktalize you. You need to know, you need to hear, you need to see a lot of question and answer. You need to see what they said about the Biafra Prime Minister, which is the person of Simon Ekpa. How is not fit for him to answer prime minister while he is not in Nigeria, and the response of the Biafra Republic government in exile is going to shock you because they gave it to this guy bomber to bomber. Like, they tell him what he needs to know and the fake information he has gathered so far, because he made a lot of statements saying that, oh, Shinas, I want to say this one said this. Anyways, I don't really want to talk too much. I want you to listen and do what you drop your opinion in the comment section and tell us what you really think about this person that's talking so much, emphasizing more about the politicians in southeastern part of Nigeria and how they can bring them together for this Biafra actualization to work out. Anyways, stay tuned, carry your popcorn, listen, and I'll be right back.
It's going to be a little bit different from what you guys are saying. I've been opportune to listen to IPOB radio sometimes where they were disassociating themselves from anything that has to do with Ekperima. So I'm now wondering, is it that there are two mouthpieces that we, have to listen to? Because IPOB has severally denounced anything that has to do with him. So in what capacity is he
calling that name
functioning?
The first place is unfair.
Declaring himself as a prime minister in a foreign land. I don't get it. Like, you cannot be advocating for sovereignty of a country in a foreign land. If it was Nnamdi Kanu that is, saying all this or spearheading the affairs as he was doing before the rendition, at least I would have understood his own view or perspective. But for someone whom I've never heard of his name before, at least I know how old I am, how long I've existed, I've never heard of Simon Ekpa before, and then all of a sudden he became prominent after MNK was rendition.
Let me say something very clear. If you said you haven't heard of Simon Ekpa before in the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is a fat lie. Because I can still remember, if you go to this channel and check my old videos, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was right with us, Simon Ekpa has been on ground. That is, he has been doing what he's doing, and a lot of people followed him. In fact, as then, we were even thinking that he is the deputy, is the one that is even assisting or followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directly. Why are you saying they haven't heard of him when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not been rendition? That is not true, because we can still remember that the same Simon Ekpa grants interview to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We all witnessed it and we know what happened. Even from there, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there are some speech that he made to Simon Ekpa. So that is unacceptable. It's not true. They be hearing of Simon Ekpa at the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I just want to figure that out. Let's continue.
To Nigeria. So and if you watch, his popularity only soars when MNK is not in the picture, just as he is incarcerated. If he comes out now, you're not going to hear from him any longer, because nobody's going to let.
No, in the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they still feel his presence. If not, why is it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rendition? The first person that he remembered to broadcast on Radio Biafra is the same Simon Ekpa that people call Ekperima today. Is the same person, the first person that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ever thought of to say Mazi, the Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, then I mean to say, to broadcast on Radio Biafra. So what are we saying? Is it that Simon Ekpa just spring up one day and they arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not have any IQ? This is a man that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have know what he can do. Come on, let's call a spade a spade. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware that Simon Ekpa is capable to run this. Simon Ekpa is capable to broadcast on Radio Biafra. Hence, he gave the order right from the DSS office for him to be given a slot on Radio Biafra. That we all know very well. Let's continue.
So, answering prime minister or president or whatever he is in a foreign land, who made him the prime minister? Prime minister of who? Like, I mean, most of, you know.
Please cut this thing off, please.
No. Let me land. Don't worry.
Don't worry, we're going to
Let him finish. Let me land. Don't worry. Let me land.
Ugochukwu, calm down.
So I'm not against Biafra, not at all, because obviously Nigeria has not been working for years. Like it's not making sense. But the way it's being followed is what I don't understand. And if you guys check, for this movement to be successful, every Southeast politicians have to take off interest from Nigerian government. Only Senator Abadibe.
That's not going to work.
Only Senator Abadibe speaks, a little bit about this marginalization of the Southeast. So what I'm saying is that if the Southeast senators, House of Reps, and all of them do not pull away interest from Nigerian government,
I can't hear anything.
There will be difficulty of
I will bring you up.
holding on any referendum that would allow for Biafran exit.
Okay, wait now. Let me ask you a question. You said something.
You're a mumu man.
Simon, wait first. Simon, wait. Just calm down. You said something. You said if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is doing what he's doing now, like being a prime minister. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be a prime minister in foreign land, but Simon cannot be a prime minister in foreign land. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is that MNK is more of a risk taker. Like he can take risk.
No, that is the same. It's the same thing. I'm asking. So, can Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be a prime minister in a foreign land?
I mean, he never calls himself one. He just calls himself leader.
I'm asking now, as the leader of the movement, can he be a prime minister in a foreign land?
Yeah, but he still wouldn't have any effect.
You have answered my question.
Mm-hmm.
So now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be a prime minister in a foreign land, but Simon cannot be a prime minister in a foreign land. How do you see that?
What sacrifices have Simon done?
That is where the problem is. You understand? That is where the problem is. See, let me tell you, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was going meeting with Prime Minister, are you aware?
No.
When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to have alliance with the Oduduwas, with Prime Minister, are you aware?
So my question is, why?
No, not your question. I'm asking you if you're not aware. Just tell me now. I know where I'm going. Are you aware of all this?
No, I wasn't.
So do you think a freedom fighter will put all his head in one basket? We are talking of fighting for freedom. When he was going underground with Prime Minister with all these places, you were not aware.
So
what I'm trying to tell you is that there are so many things that you don't know. We are talking of freedom. Anything can happen on the way. Okay? Like what happened after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even when they sit at home, the first sit at home, when they call for first sit at home, if you are following the movement, you would have known what happened. But then, Prime Minister was still backing them. Let's move on. Everybody must respect it. But at the end of the day, what happened? So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already, he said, follow Simon. is bringing a new dimension. He made it open to everybody. If something is not going on underground, Mazinam the Kanu will not come up openly and told everybody to follow him.
Okay, I have one question. I've listened to Mazi Jonathan and China Sanworu consistently denying anything that has to do with Simon. So
okay. Now me too. I will still ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the lawyer that is representing Mazinam the Kanu that they call their lawyer?
You should. Well, I think it was formerly Jimon 4 or something like that. I don't know who is the current one.
What happened that make Mazinam the Kanu to sack him now, and they choose another lawyer?
He probably thought he was not representing him properly, or maybe not.
My brother, you see this movement. You see this movement. This is freedom. Okay, what you need to do is to focus. When Mazinam the Kanu come out, you know what's going on.
Bro, but what my final take is that if the Southeast politicians do not show interest in this, it's gonna be difficult. To be very honest with you.
Let me tell you, Southeast, the South, not only Southeast, the whole politicians in Biafran land don't even have anything to do with this freedom. They don't have what it takes to give us.
So who is gonna grant the referendum?
So you think that the way other people fought for their freedom is the way you are going to fight Nigeria? Yeah,
Mr. Virgin, you're here asking Simon. If you don't mind, can I ask who are you, and I'll tell you who Simon is? Can I ask for your CV? And we'll compare your CV to Simon's CV. You're here talking about Southeast politicians. Wait, are you in the same Nigeria? How is it that you still believe your Southeast politicians will do anything for you and you're still waiting for them? And then you've now carried your, what sounds like ignorant arrogance, you've now carried it here. And you actually think you're preaching to us. Really? Wow, you've blown our minds. You've given us new ideas. Wow. Southeast governors. How many times have they told sanctioned Nigerian army to come and kill you? And then they are the ones that will give you Biafra, yeah? And you're here asking me who is Simon. Please bring your CV. Are you mad? Like, bring your CV. Think you can just, it's easy to come and ask question. Bring your CV, eh? I may compare with the man you are talking anyhow to or about. If not, shut your trap.
Starman.
If you cannot bring your CV, I may compare with Simon so that we'll see who is who. Shut your freaking trap.
Starman, you know they have told them so many things about PM. You understand? But they don't know the person they are talking about. You know? So when all these things, when you see all this kind of question, you will see what he said now. That the way they have said so many things and all. See, they say what you don't know is bigger than
Nigeria is defending. Have never do anything for this Nigeria.
I'm not defending Nigeria.
You're not defending Nigeria. You come here, you have why not
very confused, man.
Simple Google search to tell you who Simon is. But you now,
Very confused, man.
No, you should have asked underground work.
And you want to tell us
You
about
don't even know what's going on in the movement.
If you meet Chinas
And it's you
will
that will give us lecture.
Will you identify him? If you meet Chinas on the road now, will you say this person is Chinas Aworu? Or do you say, will you identify him and you want us to start following a ghost that we don't even know? And there's somebody who are putting his face, who you can put a simple Google search. Simon Ekpa. Who is Simon Ekpa? Put it on your Google search. He will give you his address in Finland. Do you see how people reason? That makes me go crazy. This is a simple thing. You don't know Simon.
Okay, let me ask you just one question.
If Simon is the one person, I know by now.
Let me ask you one question.
Go ahead.
Reggie, come down. You can ask.
Let him ask
it's
that
not,
question.
see, let me tell you, I'm not here for abuse or all those kind of strong words.
No, Virgin, ask question. Don't tell us. Ask question now. People are here to speak. Ask question.
So, Chogejo, how do you think Biafra will be achieved with Simon also being in Finland? How are you gonna do that?
Biafra is here.
No. Tell us how Southeast governors will give us Biafra. Why don't you start with that?
They have to deny any interest in anything that has to do with Nigeria. It has to be a unanimous agreement.
Can you mute your mic? Let me answer this guy. Can you mute your mic?
Oh my God! You see why?
Mute your mic.
No.
Mute your mic. It does no. Mute your mic. You are asking with Simon, how are we going to achieve our freedom? Then that means you don't believe in Nnamdi Kanu in the first place. You don't even believe that Nnamdi Kanu can even achieve Biafra for asking that. Because when Nnamdi Kanu was preaching about Biafra, he was not even in Nigeria. So do you see you are confused in the first place? Number one, you said Nnamdi Kanu can be a prime minister outside, but Simon cannot do it. That's how confusion you are. Freedom and not achieve. Do a simple Google search. Government in exile have used in so many countries to achieve their freedom. If you don't know, go and teach yourself. So Simon came with that government of exile, which other people have used, and that is how we're going to achieve our freedom. There are 3 dimensions to fighting this freedom, and Simon have made it clear. Number one, through diplomatic means, and you can see. Do you know how much it costs to hire a lobbyist firm in America? Do you know how much it costs? Before you come here to talk, go and Google and check how much it costs to hire a lobby. Even MMK did it. Number 2, through armed struggle. Nigeria cannot kill us again. When they come, they kill and go. But today, their Musa is complaining everywhere. Any press conference he gives is about, get Simon Ekpa. Oh, he went to the National Assembly through arms. And third, through political means, which means we are having a referendum whereby our people will say, yes, we are mandating people like Simon to fight whichever means they can they can deem fit to secure our freedom. And you are telling us about politicians who have eaten your future. I'll give you an example. Somebody like Efanyopa, you want to believe Efanyopa than Simon. That's how confused you are. You want to believe somebody like Hope Uzodinma more than Simon. Let me tell you one thing about Simon. Was former athlete of Nigeria. Simon was former Igbo Union chairman in Finland. Simon was a councillor in Finland. This is somebody you are asking, what have you achieved, like, for the Biafra?
No, Justice, Virgin must bring his CV.
So
he must bring his CV. It's easy to unmic and ask.
Your way of thinking, I'm sorry to say it, is so shallow. Because if somebody can read from your voice to know that you have already made your conclusion on what you want, on what you believe, before you come asking this question.
Well,
anybody here that is intelligent will know that this person asking this question is not asking it because he needed an answer. He's just asking it to make fool of himself.
Well, like I said, I'm not here for banter or insult, Anyway, the thing is that everything in life. No. I didn't insult anybody now.
No,
in my submission.
For the way you call Simon Ekpa. Why his name is not Ekpa?
He called him Ekpa.
Yeah, that's what
they told him
that's what
in the radio.
His name. That's how stupid he is. Please put this guy down. He's a stupid guy.
Radio. You call a prime minister of the people who have a mandate of over 40-something million people. You are calling Ekpa in front of us, and you want us to sit down and listen. Number 2, listen. You don't even know you can't even pronounce the name of Ifa Ejiofor. You call him Ejimako or something. You call him, I don't know what you call him. Pronounce the lawyer you mentioned. Ejiofor. You don't even know what you're saying.
I called him well, Ejimofo.
Ejimofo is
Ejimofo.
Ejimofo. Ejimofo. You don't even know what you are saying, and you come here to call Simon Ekpa. That the
Ugochukwu, my brother, can you hear me?
Let me land. Yeah, I want here na doka
Virgin, please hold on a minute. Virgin, please mute your mic for a minute. Mute your mic for a minute, Virgin. 1 minute. Starman, can you hear me, Starman? Starman.
Yeah.
I begged when you were asleep, I begged your co-host and the other co-host. People are here for serious business. People are here to speak, and many are here to learn. Please, when we see people that try to derail our conversation and distract us, we should detect this, put an end to this, and move ahead. We've been over this. I'm not gonna insult him for about 30 minutes now, going around circles. Okay. My brother, this is 2024. We have internet. You can use your phone. You can search. Everything is there. This guy opened his mouth. He mentioned people's name. And Tina Sawanru, Mazi this. Don't you know that this is one of the DOS people coming here to distract us? These are criminals. We call them IPOB Nigeria Limited. They want to eat that cake. And we are removing that feeding bottle and getting freedom for our people. So please, let us not be distracted. I beg you, Starman. Please. I'm pleading. Okay?
Supported.
People are here to speak. People are here to listen. Thank you
People
so
are here
much.
to learn what is going on with our
my brother, did you hear his last statement? It's this kind of Nigerian contaminated dead brain. I am above this kind of thing. Who are you above? Who are they? Who the hell do you even know those that are here? You are just a village charlatan. You don't even know.
Yes, Ugochukwu, see, in addition to that, over 50 million, in fact, 70 million of us, we are Ekperima, and we wear it as a badge of honor.
But
are you happy now?
Thank you, my brother.
Let us move forward. Yeah. Thank you so much.
We have been bearing the name now. That one is not a problem now.
Okay. Guys.
So now let's make it 5 minutes and let's move on.
So, my beautiful family, you can see what really happened and how they were able to overcome and to calm the situation. Some persons are not with you, they are just against you. While it is obvious that this particular person that is speaking has his own mission and he has gathered a lot of false facts against Simon Ekpa. That is why he speaks the way he do. But anyways, you can still agree with me that a lot of people are already seeing the handwriting on the wall and they are trying to make a U-turn to come back to the same man that was rejected. That is why there is an adage that said the stone that was rejected has now become the chief cornerstone. If you look around, you will see the work that the same Ekperima, the small boy, the one that does not fit to talk, you can see the massive work and the massive impact that he has put in this particular restoration or the race to restore the Biafra. You will agree with me that he is indeed doing a great work. Now let's come back to those that say they are doing underground work. Till this moment, what have you really heard? What have you really seen? What is really the changes? If not today, they fight with Mazi Kanu, tomorrow they fight Barrister Aloy Ejimako, next tomorrow they fight themselves. That is all what we see. A lot of people has also come at time with that number to say that before this Biafra dream must be actualized, everybody must come together to act as one, to fight one common enemy, and to speak in one voice. So how do you think that this will happen? Anyways, I Progress the Analyst, I am just here to give you all the update. Trust me, I will give it to you back to back. Please do well to share this video, like and subscribe. Thank you so much and bye bye.